Alright guys, what's up? I think we're live. We should be live now, but I've had a lot of issues lately with lag, with it getting started, and just chugging for a while before it really got going. But anyway, we are now live. We're now live, or so it says, honestly. But as always, let me know how the volume is, if music's okay. It really should be. But, you know, you never know when you accidentally mess something up and everyone's just getting blasted with incredibly loud music. So, let's talk about Xurkitree. Let's talk about Xurkitree. So, as far as I can see this, there are basically two approaches. Well, okay, maybe three approaches. Maybe three approaches. There's Z Tail Glow on HO. I don't think that set's reliable enough to work on anything except for hyper offense. Hopefully, let me just make sure we're live here. Okay, looks like we are. Cool. So, Z Tail Glow on HO. And then there's like Tail Glow Breaker on balance, I guess. And then like kind of like a Manaphy sort of situation. Yeah, and then there is Scarf. Scarf Rising Voltage. So those are the three possibilities. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the Tail Glow Breaker on balance is viable. That would be like my favorite option if it did work, because I love the move Tail Glow, and I love being able to consistently use Tail Glow. However, like, let's just look at the tier here, right? Like, just let's just imagine for a second that this Xurkitree was like, I don't know, Life Orb, like Tail Glow, you know, E-Ball. Well, that's not right. Energy. Also, I've got a bit of a headache today. I'm just really tired, you know, so forgive me for that. So I may be a little slow today, but I'm going to do my best because I love Xurkitree. So, if we ran something like this is so easy to revenge kill is the thing. Like, NatDex is full of incredible breakers, and this Xurkitree is just way too easy to revenge kill. Like, it is kind of a good breaker, but then also not even really, because it sort of gets stopped by AV King Gambit. And a few other things kind of switch in and handle it too. So I really don't know about this Xurk set. I don't think this Xurk set is the move. It's like, it's slower than Goldengo too. It's slower than Gold, Atrot, and Terapagos. I just don't see this being good enough. So I'm thinking, for the sake of time, obviously if we had forever, you know, if we had infinite time, we try it all out. I'm thinking we get rid of this and say two approaches. Two approaches. Now, let me walk you through what I was thinking. So this team, I had a kind of a fun idea where we had E-Ball that gets boosted by grassy terrain, and of course the Earthquake Weakening is nice. And then we've also got Coco to set terrain for the Rising Voltage, so kind of like a double terrain sort of thing. Really, you don't need this. Somebody, Beavers, asks, opinion on sudden rise of Hawlucha in OU, like in Gen 9 OU? Hawlucha didn't become OU, did it? Is it just being more popular? I don't know. Is it going to rise? Is it projected to rise? I wasn't aware. And, wow. Okay, apparently since the Dragapult ban, AV King Gambit is kind of rare. Interesting. Let me verify that. National Dex OU. Actually, I don't need to search. I can just pop it in there. Gambit. AV, 26%. So that's not rare. Yeah. That's not rare. And then somebody else said Blender Policy Zap Cannon. I'll write it down. But like, I really don't think that's a good set, but I guess it's technically a Pokemon. And Ski saying Xurkitree is fun on Rain in NatDex. Like, what set are you running on Rain? Just like Scarf Thunder? Like, is that the idea? Used as a breaker, so like LO Thunder. Got a £1.99 from Mr. S. Thank you very much. Appreciate the donation. He says, "Hi Pink, just wanted to wish you a great stream." Thank you, I appreciate it. So, anyway though, I guess we'll say this. I think probably Z sets are better. There are two sets that I've considered for Hyper Offense. The first is Z Hypnosis, which you guys know. And I thought it would be fun. To maybe try this out on Gravity. Gravity plus webs. First of all, the webs hit flying types. So like Scarf Lando will take webs. Well, you know, Zard Y will take webs. Tornadus Therian will take webs, which is pretty cool. But more importantly, Gravity increases accuracy and would give Xurkitree a 100% accurate Hypnosis. Now, let me be so real with you guys. And honestly, I'd probably go Terrain Extender on this because Zerk hates Priority 2. Let me be real with you guys. I kind of think this is cheese and it'll suck. However, an idea is an idea. So that's one plan. And then the other set was kind of the more like the screens angle, at which point we've got two possible approaches. There's Hypnosis and there's this set, which is interesting. So for those of you that don't know, Z Electric Terrain allows you to, well, I mean, you guys know it. You guys know what Z Electric Terrain. I mean, so actually maybe you don't. If you use Z Electric Terrain, you get a speed boost and set Electric Terrain. So, you know, this is a pretty cool set too. And the idea, because you got to have a reason, like to justify Zerk on HO, like with all these Z Pokemon, why are you slapping a Xurkitree on your HO team? The idea is just that it can break stall. So the question is, which Pokemon is better? Are Hypnosis sets better for breaking stall, or is Electrium better for breaking stall? And then which one's more reliable? I feel, here's the thing. I feel like if Zerk on HO sucks, it'll be really fast to tell. Like, we will not have, if Xurkitree is just a garbage sweeper, it will take all of, like, you know, 3 or 4 games to figure out that it's cheese and it sucks and you shouldn't use it. So, Watarium Z Rain Dance, Thunder, E-Ball, Hidden Power Ice. That does not sound like a good set. I'm not going to use that. Boy Destroy asks, why do I only get Rise of Kingdom ads when I watch Pink streams? You know, guys, I got a pretty funny story for you. So, sponsorships, right? At a channel of my size, you don't get any, you get a ton of scam offers. Tons of scammers have offered me sponsorships that were just, you know, completely fake. But you get some real ones. And one of the ones I got was like one of those AI girlfriend apps. And this was, as far as I can tell, this was actually a legitimate one. And I was thinking, you know, I will not insult my audience by doing one of those. And don't worry, it was not a close decision. When I saw that, I busted out laughing. I'm like, we are not going to be part of the problem like that. Anyway, so yeah, someone else says I failed to see how that breaks stall. I mean, like, what's on stall always? Sableye, right? So let's take a look at Mega Sableye and see, like, how often. I guess Clodsire kind of just rocks us anyway, doesn't it? But it's not on that many stall teams. Why is nothing on stall? Who's running Mega Sableye outside of a stall team? Maybe Clodsire is a better test for stall stuff. No, looks like not. Dondozo, maybe Dondozos can tell us pretty well what's stall and what's not. Okay, kind of. Let's go with Chansey, just to get an idea of how. Okay, so Chansey and Claude. Okay, so I'm thinking let's quickly take a look at Xurkitree calc versus Clodsire. Hidden Power Ice. It'll do. Like, that's not great, guys. That is not great. With Hypnosis, it's okay, though. Okay, apparently Corvamore is getting YouTube ads for unfortunate stuff on exclusively on my channel. I'm sorry about that. I'm certainly not controlling that. But what can I say? Competitive Pokemon, I mean, even as competitive Pokemon players, we can admit they're fishing in the right pond. Okay, anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. You know what? I'll leave it up to a vote. What do you guys want to see first? Let's take a poll. Okay, so the reason we're testing Hyper Offense before like a Scarf set on a more balanced team is because I think it'll just be easier. Like we could mess around. It'll take a lot longer to build a team with the Scarf set. HO, it'll be pretty quick to find out if it works or not. And that's Modest Zerk, actually, which we probably won't be, right? We'll be timid. I feel like we've got to be timid just given our speed tier. Yeah, that's rough. All right, let's take a look. Seems like I'm actually kind of surprised by this, but it seems like the poll is going in favor of Z Electric Terrain plus Rising Voltage. So we're going to do that. Let's do that. I don't know why I'm so tired. I wrote a whole script for a video before this too. Like I was feeling so productive and then it just left me. I feel deflated. Xurkitree. So, okay, let's just do this set quickly. Yeah, so that's going to be, you know, Tail Glow, Electric Terrain, Rising Voltage, Hidden Power Ice. Okay, great. Yeah, so max speed Timid for sure. I mean, not necessarily max speed. Is there like what's the fast? Who's the fastest of them all? Are there any? Let's just check in OU and do a speed sort here and take a look at like what relevant areas we're at. Yeah, because we're not. I mean, I guess like outspeed +1 D Knight is kind of no. That really doesn't matter. And we're not outspeeding anything else anyway. So probably the most relevant thing is just making sure we outspeed Zamazenta at +1. So let's just get that down quickly. So Zama is going to be 412. Oh, actually, no, we're not Choice Scarf. We're +1. I think it's the same thing. But let's just be careful here. Oops. Okay, 196. A little bit of HP goes a long way. And we cannot go Modest. I checked before the stream. And we'll just do this. Let's get bulky. I've never actually had any like any significant amount of caffeine. Never had a cup of coffee, never had a full energy drink. So I don't know what caffeine would do to me. I really don't. Okay, so this thing needs screens. I think that's abundantly clear to everybody. So let's get that down. What are the good screen setters in NatDex? Like, is it Grimmsnarl? Are the people using Alola Tails? Like, who is the screen setter? Who is the screen setter? Let's take a look at just NatDex usage stats and see like what's about. Okay, so because HO seems like I mean there's Coco, but that's not being used as a screen setter hardly ever. Zama can do it. Zama can do it. Should we go with the screen Zama? Let's see. How often is it running Light Clay? Never. Okay. I feel like it's probably going to be Grimmsnarl, but if you have any input in the comments or the chat there, let me know. Yeah, I'm thinking probably just Grimmsnarl, but I want to see if there's any other like super hype. Yeah, it seems like the most popular one's Grimmsnarl, and probably that's fair. Darkinium is crazy. Who's packing that? Choice band? Jeez, some people are wild. Like, I ran a CB Grimmsnarl, but I didn't run that in NatDex. I ran that in OU. Okay, so let's do that. We can get the EVs. Oh, jeez. Messing stuff up. So, now that we've decided our screen setter and we know we're running a Xurkitree, let's talk about this. Xurkitree wants... It wants no hazards up. I feel like Xurkitree really does not deal well with hazards. All it takes is a little chip and it's dying to priority of any kind. So it wants hazards, no hazards up. Does it want hazards of its own? How badly does it want hazards of its own? I mean, let's take some calcs here. So rising voltage and just, you know, electric terrain. That's really good damage. Rothorn. I wonder if we kill Pharaoh at plus. Holy crap. That's wild. We kill defense. We don't kill Spadef, but we actually kill defensive Pharaoh with this thing in electric terrain at plus 3. I wonder if we one-shot Tapu Koko. That's pretty funny. I mean, at plus 3, obviously we do, but no, without it we don't, but we get, like, shockingly close. What else? Is there anything we'd realistically be like, oh, we want rocks for that? Let's check King Gambit. Oh my god, yeah, okay, so we're killing non-AV Gambit very easily. Xurkitree does not have a fire move other than HP Fire, but Hidden Power Ice is much better. Much, much better. I feel like it doesn't... Well, okay, hold on. Does it need hazards? Let's check, like, how about, like, a Mega Scizor? I don't know. There are a couple things that are, like, right on the brink. It definitely can't abide by Focus Sashes. How about, like, Great Tusk? How much are we doing with HP Ice? Not enough. We do need a Tail Glow or a special attack boost from something else. Wants webs, mate webs, kinda. It kind of does want webs. As hard as it would be to provide webs and screens, it really does want them both. Let's try it without webs first, then we'll go to webs, and then if it's just bad on HO, we'll try it. Do you think it needs wish support? No, it's a Z move sweeper. It's one and done. Whether it sweeps or dies and does nothing, it's coming in, it's leaving, and that's all it's doing. Does +3 one-shot Glisk with HP Ice? I'm pretty sure +0 one-shots Gliscor with HP Ice. No, never mind. Special set's living. But yeah, +3 obviously one-shots it. I mean, that's super overkill. Yeah, Tinglu is definitely the biggest problem, so we've got to address that. We've got to address that. How much are we doing to Tinglu? How sad is this about to be? That's honestly not terrible. That's not terrible, because like we get up a tail glow and we're doing like half when it comes in. Yeah, no, I'm actually surprised. That's not too bad. Yeah, we could go E-ball over tail glow, but that kind of takes away our stall breaking capability, so we only really do that if we find that we're solid against stall in other ways. Okay, so let's talk about some. What does it want? Let's get what it's walled by. Is walled by Brothorn, kinda, Clodsire, and Tinglu. Right? I think those are the big three. I think it's really just those. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, like, kind of Terrapagos. I actually wonder if we kill Terrapagos after a tail glow, even with Terra Shell. Oh, that's a level 51. That's not what we want. Terrapagos Stellar. NatDex offensive utility. Wow, yeah, we... Holy. That's so much damage. Another option is Tandemouse. No. No. Someone recommended maybe D-Gleam. Yeah, I could see that. E-Ball or D-Gleam. I could see D-Gleam being a good option, actually. Yeah. Okay, so there was a recommendation to go for Moon here. Here's the problem, right? Why would Moon help chip Tinglu? Are Tinglu switching into Moon? What we want are things that pressure Tinglu. That's the idea here. Pressure Tinglu or appreciate Tinglu being pressured. I could see Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt could be good. Goldengo could be good. I could see that as well. Although, I really don't know about Gold. If we don't have Terra or a Z move. That doesn't sound great. I do think we want to go... I think Special Spam is the move. I do think Special Spam is the move here. Let's say we went Raging Bolt and a Volcarona. Let's say we did it. Like HDB. I'm a big fan of Subswarm, but we can decide that later. Yeah, actually, let's go Subswarm, because that pressure's stalled too. And this was like Booster CM. Let's say we did it. Let's say we did it. We get a Mega. That is something worth considering as well. What is our mega going to be? I feel like looking at this, like most megas seem physical. Like a Houndoom low key, but that's not the move. Although I really do want to run like a Mega Houndoom webs with Ninetales sounds so fire. Got a recommendation for Ogerpon Wellspring looking good, probably because of our ground weakness. It is a breaker, but it doesn't really pressure Tinglu. I mean, it does pressure Pharaoh, which is good. I guess it helps versus the fatter teams. I'm not really sure if we need that, though. Mega Scizor is the recommendation from Lauren. Might we have the first correct recommendation by Lauren ever? Because here's the thing. We've got to be hyper aware of Ival because Electric Terrain will give it a boost. So I actually could see Mega Scizor being reasonable here. Okay, let's say we went Scizor and Wellspring. What problems... This team doesn't have a ground immunity, and we have no remove. So I feel like... I don't think that works. I feel like we need a Great Tusk support, like a booster speed one. This is kind of just an easy Pokemon to slap onto HO. We could also go with like a Mega Diancie lead. I could see that being the move too. Scarf Shifu is not good for screens HO. No. So, okay, what's the Mega going to be? Something that appreciates screens. Let me just quickly check this. This thing even getting out. Oh my god, this Pokemon is so trash. It's just like an awful version of Raging Bolt, isn't it? They should give it Tail Glow. It deserves Tail Glow. I'm going to say it. Okay, let's take a look. Oh wow, thank you for the $5 donation saying, wouldn't Grass Knot be better than E-Ball? +3 one-shots Ting, it one-shots Max Spit Up Treads as well, while Energy Ball does not. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, does it get that, though? It does. Okay, cool. Yeah, you are totally correct about that. Mega Glalie with Explosion. That is not the move, I don't think. Well... Glalie doesn't... If Glalie got Rapid Spin, an Ice-type Rapid Spin would go so hard. Like, honestly, if they gave this thing Rapid Spin, it would be... It would go really, really hard. I don't think Mega Arrow is the move here. You know what, actually? I feel like Charizard Y makes sense here. Does this thing get, like, Workup? What if we just... No, but, like, that doesn't really work with the Sun. But I kind of like Zard Y here. This would fit webs better if we no, but then booster doesn't really make sense. On Raging Bolt does it. So let's maybe not go Zard Y. Like, as much as it kind of makes sense synergy wise, there's probably something better. I do still feel like we're a bit weak to fairies here. We're weak to fairy, but we're weak to ground. We're pretty weak to ground as well. Hmm. Lauren, I didn't say an ice type rapid spinning would be good. That would suck, like Avalug. A ice type rapid spin, as in instead of being normal type, the move rapid spin as ice type would be sick. Yeah, I could see Diancie being the move here. Mecha Glalie does not have rapid spin. I just checked it. No rapid spin. Ski recommending mixed Mega Diancie with HP Ice. Why? I don't think Mega Diancie needs HP Ice for, like, anything. Like, Gliscor is the only thing I can think of, but Gliscor hates taking Moonblast, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I can't go Diancie because of Scarflando. That's another good point. Okay, I'll tell you, here's an idea. Here's an idea. We can go Gyarados here for stall breaking. And we can go over Tail Glow, we can go Grass Knot on Zerk to make this like just like more of a get instantly attacking kind of thing. But we can see how much we miss it. Parting Shot, Spirit Break. We'll go standard. Sure, Spidef. Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Thunderclap. Not rocket science here. Bug Buzz, Fiery. Do we go Fiery Dance or do we go Flamethrower? Probably Fiery Dance. Okay. Timid. Let's hit 310. We want to outspeed those Landos. Let's go max special attack. Come on. And throw the rest in HP. Headlong, Ice Spinner. We want this to be speed boosting, so we'll go with that. And then, yeah, well, so we're going to use the set that was used against us, which is sub DD Crunch EQ. Also helps against Kingambit, which wasn't really a concern, but Kingambit's Kingambit, you know, you never can prep too much for Kingambit, can you? I'd say no. We're a bit weak to Zamazenta. I could see that being a concern, but for now, let's just give this a go. Recommendation for Mega Pinsir kind of goes hard. Yeah, maybe we do that. Yeah, Pinsir and a Web Setter over Grim, that could be good. And then Booster Attack Tusk. Tell you what, let's get that down. But then we'd also need, I feel like we need something for... I say we also go gold at that point, and then we go booster attack on Tusk. So we can have this as a backup webs version to test. You know, if this first one doesn't go so well. I think without Tail Glow, I think we go Tail Glow on this one though. I think this is okay. Lauren's saying that this team only has one Pokemon that pressures Ting Lu, being our Mega. I don't think you understand what pressuring means. Pressuring doesn't mean forcing out and leaving it full health, like a Gyarados would do. It means forces in and damage. You know, like, puts pressure on it. Okay, let's just give it a go. Let's just see. Even if this team sucks, as I always say, just see what happens. You get a read on kind of how the Pokemon is, how good of a Pokemon it is. So this will give us good info. Okay, first up, we've got a Rain team with the Treads. I feel like our matchup against Rain should be good. Kind of want to lead with Zerk and just slap something with a Grass Knot. I actually think that's the move. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right, like, I don't know what this Ivel's going to do. Like, a Specs Focus Blast would kill, but I don't think you want to stay in here. I'm going to go for the G-Knot. Oh, no. Okay, and we immediately... That was not likely to kill. Maybe it's modest, but anyway, we died. Let's go into Volcarona. Okay, and let's QD again. This is kind of what Volcarona does. Okay, there's Arch coming in, but... Like, what are you going to do? Like, I don't think you can kill me fast enough. I think we set up once more. Yeah, I think we set up once more, then we go for the Fiery Dance, probably into the Bug Buzz. I think that's probably the move. Yeah, that didn't do too much. I mean, obviously not great, but I think we're okay. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Bug Buzz, Fiery Dance into Bug Buzz, super high chance to two. Oh, I forgot about. How did I forget about AV, bro? That's like, you don't forget about AV. Okay, let me sub here, and then we can kill this thing with a Bug Buzz, probably. Yeah, okay, we got the boost, so we get the kill there. Low-key might just, like, run through this entire team now. Yeah, actually, this is a 62% chance to die. Okay, we killed it. Yeah, I mean, look. Okay, GG. So, whoops. So, you know, Volcarona got us set. But, yeah, obviously that turn one wasn't great. But how was I to know it would lead with, you know, I thought Pelipper was going to be the lead. Although I guess the 3 Fairy Weeks, 1 Resist is not ideal. Let's see. I'm surprised it's taking this long to find a game. I'm going to quickly turn on the lights in this. Oh, never mind. HF. Okay, this looks... Oh, no. It's got a... This still looks kind of good for Zerk, sort of. Let's... what do we want to do? Volcarona looks amazing here, too. That's Clear Body, right? That's kind of an annoying one. Yeah. Probably just lead with Tusk, and we can Headlong Rush if Diancie wants to start. Actually, do we kill Diancie? Do we kill it if it does that? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's lead with Tusk. Good luck. I got hit with the GL Squirt. Bro called me Squirt, so immediately we're being disrespected. I'm not counting the Gyarados. Okay, we went for that, and all right, it's gonna pull this. Okay. You know, so be it. Let's go into Gyarados so we can keep the pressure on. That's crit's kind of annoying. Probably doesn't matter. Okay, there's Big Thundy. Let's go into Tusk, and then we'll go, because I think you click an electric move here. And then we'll go Grimmsnarl as it clicks what I imagine will be a non-electric move. Okay, that went as expected. So now we're going to click this. Okay, interesting. I feel like, well, no, because Z moves. These things run Z moves, yeah. We can probably go for 1 Spirit Break. Let's do that. Let's go for 1. Then we can Parting Shot on an electric move, bring in Raging Bolt, and then smack this thing with the Dragon Pulse. I think that's the optimal. I don't care for that that critical hit. We've been getting a lot of minor critical hits, but it should be fine. Okay, yeah, no double critical hits, so we take it out. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. And that also really clears the way for Xurkitree. We, pretty sure I just, excuse me. Okay, this thing Mega Evolves here. Yeah, I don't think this thing stays in. I'm going to click Thunderbolt. I don't want to give this thing free rocks. Yep. You never give free rocks. You never give free rocks. And we're going to Thunderbolt again. Yep. Okay. Feels good to get reads. Feels great. Pretty sure we can go Gyarados here pretty safely. Do we want to, though? Is that our best play? I think we want to Reflect first, and we can also try... It might be like one of those low kick ones, and then we can hit it with a Spirit Break before we get out of here. Okay, cool. Probably we're gonna hit with a Toxic here. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Let's just DD and let's do it again. King Gambit getting up is not that big of a deal, and we can just actually wait. What am I doing? We Mega Evolve and EQ here. Oh wow, you stayed in. I don't think that was the right move. Yeah, because Sucker's not gonna kill. Okay, cool. That's a good kill. Realistically, as much as I'd like to go Zerk for the memes, we go Volcarona here for sure. And we sub up. I don't think Sledge Bomb breaks here. Spore, yeah, that's not good for you, buddy. That's not good. Yeah, this is looking good for us. GG, turns out I was the squirt. Yes, you were, buddy. Yes, you were. Wow, this Clear Smog is just not getting the job done, is it? Okay, finally did. Let's sub up. Yeah, this will get the job done. Good game. Yeah, okay. So far this has been a Volcarona stream. I'm thinking let's go Tail Glow again. Because there have been a few moments I'm like, you know, I'd like to have Tail Glow. Let's do that. Guys, I'm not doing manual terrain. Z electric terrain on Zerk boosts speed. That's why we're using it. We're not... I would never use manual terrain seriously. Yeah, Zerk so far has died turn 1 game and not come out game 2. I'm gonna turn on the lights. I'm sitting here in darkness. I've returned, but there is still no game. All right, this looks like a Zerk. This team looks like it's going to get treed on. If ever there was a team that looked like Xurkitree was going to smoke it, this is it. I kind of want to just lead Grim, But then there's that Scizor there that just might lead and make me sad. Can Volcarona live a max boosted Bullet Punch? I feel like probably not. Oh, it does. Hold up, wait, no. Is a defensive set? No, so we probably don't. Can Grimmsnarl live a lead Bullet Punch? Close. Let's lead with it. Okay, we're gonna... Alright. Oh, but we got Raging Bolt. We're fine. Let's go into Tusk here. Okay, that is Bandit. Wow. Don't see that every day. Okay, immediate Ice Spinner. We like that. We like that. I just realized our team is so slow, guys. Like, we have nothing. We have actually nothing even the slightest bit fast. That's not good. Yeah, we're going to get Scizor. Actually, we can pretty easily switch out here and come back later. I kind of don't want to go into the Raging Bolt, though, just because it looks so good. Let's QD. Yeah, you don't stay in. Let's QD again. Okay, it's going to be a U-turn. Interesting. You die. I don't... Are we going to sweep another rain team with a Volcarona? Okay, we didn't... Zerk would have swept here, but we faced a 1400s player, so... Ski asks, Pink Across, thoughts on Rotom Wash? I don't like it because it has to run Hydro Pump, and I hate running Hydro Pump. If it ran Surf, I'd be a much happier camper. It's either, for me, my favorite Ultra Beast is either Xurkitree or Nihilego. I love them both. Oh my god, viewership's doing amazing. I forgot to tell you guys, please like the stream. Helps out a lot. HF, okay. This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, do we need rocks here? Not really. Let's lead Grimmsnarl. This actually does look like a good, really good Zerk opportunity. No, but then there's this Urshi that'll just, it's probably Scarf, and it'll probably just outspeed us and shut us down forever. That's the thing, isn't it? Okay. Let's Parting Shot here. Yeah, let's Parting Shot here. What's our, like, well, no. Let's get up a Reflect first. If we get Defogged, we get Defogged. Okay, probably doesn't have Defog. I hate that we don't have a Toxic Immune. No Toxic Immunity is tough. I don't like that. Because we gotta go into something here, and it's not gonna like it. What's our most expendable Pokemon? I guess, wait, oh, I shouldn't have switched. Oh, we got U-turned on, okay. Yeah, Rotom Wash should get Scald, for real. That's the move. For all the people that put their clothes on high heat, I always use the cold setting. Clawbot saying, when you pick Mons like Zerk, of course we're going to be here. Ain't nobody care about Drifloon. Funny that it's Drifloon, not Drifloon. And actually, is it? I think it is. And it was Drifblim. I did. But I guess that shows you that you really don't care. Yeah, this does not look like a great matchup. Okay, but this is not bad. I'm going to just click Ice Spinner. I don't know what my opponent's thinking here. Oh, the legendary Don't Mega Evolve play is actually hype. I'll give it up. That was good. Let's go Zerk. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's, Do we die to Urshifu? Come on, dude. Oh, Zerk, what? We don't die, actually. No, this is 0 to... How do you not have a... Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's click Rising Voltage. This will kill most... No, actually, this will never kill a Goldango. No, but that's Air Balloon. Yeah, okay, so we do kill gold. We kill... I think we kill a max HP gold. We don't kill a specially defensive gold, but we do kill a max HP gold. Okay, Xurk got a one-shot. Guys, this is actually looking good. We got our screens up. We do not die to a Scarf Lando EQ. Okay, this, I think, does not die, but it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. Okay. Yeah, huge damage. We do get outsped here, unfortunately. We can just polish this thing off with a Hidden Power Ice. It's not like our opponent doesn't know anyway. Yeah. Okay. 2 kills. All right, Xurk. I think the people were right about this thing needing webs. Okay, so probably we're going to get hit with a Scarf EQ here, which is fine. Honestly, that gives us a nice entry to Gyarados. So I'm okay with that. Oh no, we just kill it. Do you not have this? Maybe there just is no speed control on this entire team other than Mega Sept. You know, I tried to use Mega Sceptile for speed control once. Did not go very well. Maybe Banded Aqua Jet here. That would probably do it. Aqua Jet. Actually, no. It looks like Banded Aqua Jet, Choice Band. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh, it is. Okay, it's Scarf. Well, what elo are you at? 1590 elo. You should know. What? Yeah, no, at 1590 elo, you should know that crits bypass screens, but okay, let's go into this and click Thunderbolt, I guess. That's kind of a no-brainer here. Gets us a kill. Yeah, opponent should have gone into this right after... Opponent should have gone into this right after Terrapagos. I don't know what that was all about. What 2 Mons would you choose if you had to 2v6 a team? That's a good question. Probably like a Screen Setter and a Dragonite, honestly. Like an SVOU, that's my answer. In NatDex, probably a Magearna. No, Magearna's banned. I don't know. It's a hard question. Okay, we're fast. Cool. Yeah, we're going to go immediately into Grimmsnarl on this and just get up a light screen. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think I just clicked Spirit Break here. Yeah. Because that's great damage on Shifu. And, yeah, let's let it die. That's fine. Let's just go Vulcan Cutie here. That should be a... Oh, this thing outspeeds. Never mind. We just click Bug Buzz here. Whoops. Oh, we actually don't kill. Sorry, guys. Made a bad play. Like, we'll still be fine. But, oh, actually, wait. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's just Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Guys, we broke 250. This rarely happens on NatDex streams. Leave a like. Let's try to hit 300 for the first time on a NatDex stream. That'd be sick. Ski, what do you think about Dragonite and SVOU and Terra Blast? I think Dragonite should be banned, and Terra should be banned. It's a simple formula for success. Also, oh, advertisement. All right, ready for this. The Gym Challenge is an event celebrating Pink Accord reaching 1,000 members with a multi-week monotype gym leader challenge. Community helpers and moderators act as gym leaders with monotype teams. Challengers face them using OU teams to earn badges, advance to the Elite Four, and ultimately face me, Pinkacross, in a stream for exclusive rewards. There is an announcement in the Discord channel. Please check it out. Hosted by Jet and co-hosted by Jet and Unknown. So check that out if you're interested. Oh, we got critical hit. Okay, as long as we don't get critical hit twice, we're fine. Yeah, because Leaf Storm's not killing. So as long as I said, as long as we don't get critical hit twice, we're fine. Okay, they miss. Cool. So guys, yeah, sign up for the gym tour. We're putting on a gym. It's pretty cool, huh? HF. Okay, facing webs. We're honestly not terrible against webs. Do we lead and just get up rocks against the Rabombi? I kind of like that because then we can go Xurk. I think I like that. Because does Rabombi kill us with a Moonblast? It doesn't, which is crucial as well. Because we can break it, it's the thing, and then we can... No, but there's a Tread, so we can't really do anything with Xurk anyway. Oh, we died. That's not... How? Special attack invested, I guess? Like Max? Max and kind of got a roll? Not really got a roll, though. Because, you know, it's pretty strongly in favor. Like Volcarona maybe, but I feel like we should probably save that for later. How much are we taking from max? Oh, we're taking too much. Okay. I guess let's just go for it. Let's throw it off. No, but that's just gonna... No, this was not a good idea. This was not well thought out. Let's go for Rising Voltage, I guess. Yeah, okay, and then we can go for the Z terrain here, I guess, but like we're probably cooked. Oh, we lost Beast Boost too, but that allows us to Tail Glow, which is kind of nice. Let's just hope the Treads is like booster attack and not booster speed, I suppose. And then we'll go for HP Ice here. Yeah, guys, if you want to participate in that gym tour, just go in this, and it's booster speed. Let's go immediately into Gyarados. Gyarados should kind of be able to actually like clean up here though, which is good. Okay, good start. Please don't have an electric move. I'll be so sad. Because we kind of should be able to win here with Gyarados. Okay, this is a good start. This Treads is so fast. Bruh. This Treads is so fast. That did more than I thought it would, that Rapid Spin, honestly. Okay, we're getting Ice Spinnered. At what point do we attack? Do we kill everything already? It's probably going to be a Sash Ceruledge. That's the problem, isn't it? We can sub up. That's what we do. So we're going to sub here, then we go for... Wait, do we not kill... we kill this thing with an EQ. We kill this thing with a Crunch. Let's check against this Treads. Do we kill this? We do. Well, this is max HP, though. We should. Okay, so we're going to sub here, and then we're going to Earthquake. I think this puts us in the strongest spot possible. Potentially positions us to just win the game completely. We're not going to Mega Evolve, because then we might get our sub broken by an Earthquake. I will say the priority would be nice. It could be the people that were saying Mega Pinsir were right here. Like, Mega Pincer would be really good here, too. Gyarados is good against King Gambit as well, though. Poltergeist doesn't go through sub, does it? No, okay, it doesn't. Yeah, I think we just EQ here. I mean, no, well, that's tough. You know, if it outspeeds us, it outspeeds us. Let's... Mega Evolving doesn't make me any faster, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's just hope this thing's adamant. I feel like... No, but isn't it faster anyway? Okay, yeah, it's faster anyway, so that's not good. We probably want to preserve Gyarados, maybe, or do we just want to go Bolt? Could DD again, that doesn't get us anything. Let's just EQ, see what happens. Okay, yeah, there's the weak armor, Bitter Blade. If we Mega Evolve, is there any chance we, like, live a Bitter Blade? No, there's no chance. Do we sack something? We probably sack Xurkitree here. Gyarados can at least intimidate a Wellspring, so let's sack Xurk, and then we can go into Raging Bolt. I think that's the right move here. Yeah, okay. And let's just, I think, yeah, let's Thunderbolt here. I think Thunderbolt predicting the Gardevoir is more likely than the Raging Bolt coming in here. I do think we can win this game. I think we can win this game with Volcarona. That's why we kept it till the end, and we have screens, which is really good here as well. Okay, it's going for Poltergeist, which fails. I feel like you should know that too. Like, I don't know what it is with the NatDex ladder, guys, but I feel like you should know that you can't Poltergeist a Pokemon with an item. That's not really complicated stuff. Okay, we sack Gyarados for sure, right? Oh, that's not good. It's not good. Crunch. I mean, hold up. No, we Mega DD here. We probably doesn't matter, right? Yeah, we just get Hyper Voice. But it would have killed us anyway. Okay, then we Light Screen. Does that save us from Psyshock? I forget. Get Hyper Voice, we survive, cool. Volcarona here. Okay, so does help us with Light Screen. So in that case, I think we just Spirit Break. Yep, to deal with those, exactly. Okay, we get Hyper Voice, cool. Volcarona, can Volcarona... I think Volcarona might be able to do this here. It depends if we can kill Raging Bolt. Can we kill Raging Bolt with Swarm? Calc seems to think so. Okay, it is Psyshock. Let's see. It doesn't look like Raging Bolt can actually get to us. So I think what we do is... Do we sub here and then go for 2? If we sub here, how much is Thunderclap doing? Not much. It seems to me like what we should do when the Raging Bolt comes in, because no, it's going to be Booster though. Oops, that's not, didn't mean to copy that. Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse into Thunder. It's not killing us. So I think we just click... This calc seems wrong. Like, is Volcarona really that fat? I guess it is. 252. Oh, it's going to be modest. This is a weird set they're showing. Yeah, but it still doesn't look like a Dragon Pulse, or it doesn't look like a Thunderbolt into a Thunderclap is likely to kill. It'd have to get 2 high rolls. So Oh, can we kill Gardevoir though? That's another very relevant question. We can't. Okay, so we need to go for the sub here for Gardevoir. I felt like I was missing something. I was being dumb. Yeah, Gardevoir is pretty fat too. So, okay. I was overthinking this. We need to sub anyway. So it's time to see if we can sub-swarm our way through this team. As I said, if it's a no-bulk Raging Bolt, which most on webs are, most web sets go pretty fast, we are likely to kill. So about 70%. Or no, Raging Bolt also exactly the same. About 70% to kill the Raging Bolt. And you've also got to consider there's the odds of a critical hit. So it's a little bit above 70% because there is that critical hit chance. But honestly, depending on the Ogerpon set, we might actually be able to win anyway. Okay, see, Bolt comes in. All right, looks like probably a Z set. Let's go for the Bug Buzz and just see what kind of EVs this thing is packing. No bulk, it dies, we win the game. This is an epic Volcarona stream, really. Yeah, if Zerk keeps not doing anything, we'll give it... Thanks. Whoops, thanks. We'll give it, say, 2 more battles, and if it's still not doing anything, we're going to put it on a webs team. Excuse me. Okay, Zerk could be good. No, because the IVAL not. Yeah, this thing needs webs. We're going to put it on webs after this game. Like, this team isn't terrible if we, you know, removed it. Like, Volcarona's busted. I think that's the only lesson we've learned today. Is that Volcarona's busted. Which, I guess, was not a lesson anybody needed to learn. Anyway, let's, I was zoned out there. Grimmsnarl, I think, is a good lead here. Okay, let's keep it simple and just click Reflect. Quick Attack Ogre coming out. People are saying in chat. If that happened, I'd have been pissed. But no, like, even if it was Quick Attack Ogre, realistically, well, first it would have come out first. But secondly, I had a point here. Wouldn't be... What was I saying? I'm so absent-minded today, guys. Sorry. I used up all my brain power writing that video script. It's a good script, though. I'm excited for the video. Yeah, they still would have lost to Raging Bolt if it was a quick attack Ogerpon. Let's go Tusk here. We can just get up rocks and, you know, remove theirs. Always a good time. We'll just go for rocks to start in case we get taunted. And we're not even worried about, like, a Z flying, which is cool. Rock Tomb is kind of interesting. Because, see, that doesn't get you much, because I can just click Rapid Spin here, which I'm like, I have no problem doing. So that's just such a weird play. Okay, I like to see the IVL coming out this early. Unfortunately, we cannot stay in and scrap with it. I think it's got to be Volcarona. I think... Because, well, see, the problem is, I really want to keep Volcarona around for other stuff, but our team's so weak to IVAL, I don't really see us as having another option. And we just go for a Fiery Dance here. Has about a 70% chance to kill most IVAL, so let's see. We get the kill. Beautiful. We're getting rolls today. I'm happy with this. It's good stuff. Okay. This thing, Landorus. It's going to hit us with a big Rock Tomb. I don't care for that. Let's go into Tusk. Okay, Zard, alright. I don't really see the vision. I mean, it's a Zard Y, obviously, so... We want to get up Light Screen. I don't know... I think I'd rather just go Bolt here. I don't think Bolt's going to be crucial this game. And we can go for a nice Dragon Pulse here. Okay, we catch the Landorus switching in. I wonder if this will kill. I think it depends on the spread. We do get the kill. Okay, this game is going really, really well for us. This is, Do we have 100% on it? How did our opponent let this game go so poorly for them? Because they got greedy with Ival. And then, yeah, this is so bad for my opponent. That's tough. Looks like Earthquake from a Jolly one doesn't actually... Whoops, didn't mean to copy that, but... I don't think I stay in. I mean, I think Raging Bolt looks good here. I'm just going to go into Tusk. We got that booster speed, and let's just go for the Ice Spinner. That EQ indicates not boosted Jolly, so let's keep that in mind too. Okay, there's the Ice Spinner. Good stuff there. And, yeah, no reason not to Ice Spinner again. Let's just do that. And it looks like it's Scarf Moon, so this is going super, super well. Yeah. Do we want to go Hard Bolt here? Yeah, we preserve Tusk, I think. We preserve Tusk. We'll go for Thunderclap here. I think this thing's going to go for the Scorching Sands. We've just been getting play after play correct. This is a devastatingly bad game for my opponent. Yeah, we have no reason. We always click the attack here. Every single time, yep. And you didn't SD? Bro, it's like the first rule of King Gambit is always click SD when you're in a tough spot. And we got the... Bro, what are you doing? Come on. How did you let it go like this? How did you let it go like this? Let's go for the 6-0. Let's go for the cheek. Yeah, of course, we're getting the read right. Naturally. And let's just do it. Let's start. Oh my god, we're going to get a 6-0. Yep. That was rough. Was this a fan? Oh, I think they were. Hope they don't see this. That was tough. Yeah, so just like a general rule of thumb, with HO teams, when you're facing an HO team, you don't want to switch around a lot. You want to keep swinging, generally. You know, the weird thing is, on ladder, even when I'm like really casually laddering and hardly playing at all, like just going for background footage, people get weird with me. They either play like they get so nervous, like, oh my god. Well, some just don't know me and have no idea who I am, which is fine too. But some know me and get like really nervous, like they think they're going to be on YouTube, and they play terrible. And I don't know what's going on in their head. And like, there's no way they could be this elo with the way they played. And then other times, oh, I said we were going to do webs. What didn't I? Yeah, let's change that. What was I saying? And then other times, right? And then other times, they'll just like lock in super hard and think about every turn and use their timer. And I'm like, just click a button. It doesn't matter. But I get it. I get it. Like when I faced a big YouTuber, I would lock in back in the day. Still do, kind of. When I see Storm Zone, that's when I lock all the way in. We are 6-0 currently. 6 wins. Yeah, check this out. Look at that. Pretty cool. But, yeah, hold on. Let me reset this thing. There we go. Is it 110 or 125? I think 110. Yeah, so let's try this on webs. Zerk needs the webs. I think that's pretty clear. Let's go with what? Do we run Custap? Do we run Sash? Let's just go with the... Well, hold on. They run Magic Coat in this format, don't they? Surf, Endeavor, Sticky Web, maybe? We don't use the Endure thing. And let's just go... Let's go 248 in case we have the Rock Sentry thing. Well, that's not really likely, is it? Whatever. Let's go with this. I don't know what I don't know all the EVs, and I'm not super bent out of shape about it. I think that's okay that I don't know. Gold. What's a good gold set for webs? Okay, I think I have, probably just this. We can just go with like NP Shadow Ball, Make It Rain, Focus Blast. I think that's fine. And SD Return. EQ quick attack, I think that's fine. Let's give it a go and just see what happens. And I forgot, how much speed do we run in this? Enough for Chomp, right? So like that much and a little bit in HP. No, but then for tying other Mega Pinsir, I think we just ended up going max. And we wanted Hyper Cutter, right? Water Bubble, good as gold. We might want to go a different set on Tusk, but for now, let's keep Rocks. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. This, and as I said, this team might not be optimal, but we're just going to see how Xurk does on webs. Yeah, Volcarona has been the hero of the day. That is for sure. Okay, guys. So Tomato Frog asked if I encountered ABR on ladder. So I actually kind of... So, okay. It was like 4 years ago from now, I think. And it was on the Gen 8 ladder. And I think there was a suspect test or something. Or maybe it was OLT. I don't know what was going on. For some reason, ABR was laddering. There were a ton of people joining his games. And I was on a new account, right? I was on a new account. And I got matched at very low elo against ABR. And I decided, I played the entire early game making like really weird plays, the kind of plays that make you think this player is either an idiot or they're brilliant. And then I did like exclamation point weak something in the chat to pretend like I had no idea what I was doing, then played the end game really well and won. It was not an honest way to play the game, but it was really funny. Anyway, we're gonna lead with Araquanid. Is this thing just gonna be with a big Z rock? I feel like we can't live in fear. I probably should go Sash after this game though. Let's go Web. Oh, thank God. Okay. Surf. Right. Okay, we're gonna get SD'd on. That's not great. Oh, we get a critical hit. Araquanid, the boss. We've been getting lucky today. We really have. We really have. If this could do exactly enough to put me into cuss step range, that would be fire. No, not quite. Okay, that's good damage, honestly, on that. Okay, taking more. Oh, we got it. Guys, this Araquanid is popping off. We Endeavor here. That's going to be our most damage. Okay, I think the Future Sight will actually put us into cuss step range here is the crazy thing. Yeah, hold up. Please don't go. Araquanid the goat. Okay, we got slapped there. Hopefully we're faster, but this is giving the energy that this is a really fast Zapdos. Okay, apparently not. That's surprising. That's really surprising. Probably Xurk here, right? Because we can go Xurk and we can just click Hidden Power Ice. And if it didn't outspeed Gold, it's probably not going to outspeed Xurk. Oh, but we should go max speed now that we're not. Yeah. It's still probably not going to outspeed Xurk. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, this will kill. Okay, good. There's a boost. Ival, this does not live a rising voltage. Okay. Does Ursaluna die? I don't think Ursaluna dies even still. It's a roll. Yeah, okay. Well, Xurk, I mean, hey, GG. I mean, Xurk sweep, I'm counting it. I'm counting it. You can't stop me. I wonder if this is the optimal set, though. I wonder if something's better on webs. Yeah, that went great. Xurk was a boss there. And even if the Zapdos did get the defog off, Xurk with the Z Electric would have been pretty good. Why are we 7-0 though? I feel that's not how... It's not how it's supposed to be when you're using this teams like this. Okay, this actually looks like a feast for Xurkitree. Like, this looks like why we made this team to begin with. Oh, we really ought to go Sash. Let's lead with Araquanid, and if the T-Tar starts, we'll just immediately go into Tusk. That's the move. Raging Bolt looks great here. Like, I feel like our opponent did not think this through that hard when they built this team. Like, Xurkitree is looking fantastic. It's looking really fantastic. What format was the ABR game? It was Gen 8 OU. Either that or Gen 7. Actually, no, it was Gen 7. This was all, it was probably more than 4 years ago. This is all the way back in Gen 7. I cheesed ABR by pretending to be a noob. Actually, and I think we met again in that same ladder session, and I cheesed him with a Reflect type Calm Mind Stored Power Mega Latias, but then he destroyed me with some other thing and my gimmicky strategy. I used to be a player that used a lot of gimmicks. It was a fun fact about me if you didn't know. Stealth Rock. Do we think the new and improved NatDex Pinkacross could make Mega Sceptile work? No. Mega Sceptile is terrible. And somebody said at least Endure, if not Cuss Stab. Very true. I feel like I meant to put Endure instead of Endeavor, but then I just didn't do that. Okay, I'm going to stay in and click Ice Spinner. Is that a bad play? Yes, it is. Let's go Raging Bolt. Okay, we got defogged immediately. Not great. Let's just go for a Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, Endure is totally the move here. You are absolutely right. Okay, get Volt switched on. Let's check that Volt Switch damage. That indicates a bulky Zapdos. Good to know. Okay, so probably we're outspeeding then with Zapdos. All right. Araquanid should be totally free on this. And we can actually surf this whole team. Like, we do not actually need webs. We can just surf this whole team up. Yeah, and it might try to taunt us here too, which would be great. I'm clicking Surf. Like, you cannot stop me. Marcus asked, do you think ABR knew what you were doing? The second time we met, yeah, he knew I was a cheeser that was a little better than I let on. The first time, I don't think so. There was no indicator. I was not playing super well until late game, and I was on a new account, and I did exclamation point weak in the chat. I gave every indicator of being a noob. What's my favorite Pokemon other than Heracross? Escavalier. Love Escavalier. Gen 5 was like the first game I actually played through and owned. So that was really, really great. Love Gen 5. Okay, we're going to probably kill this thing. No, never mind. Do we go for the webs here? I think we do. Well, it probably has Taunt though, doesn't it? But I feel like if it has Taunt, I'm trying to like head calc the damage here. I think if it has Taunt, no, we're not going to be. Let's surf here. I think we're going to get taunted. Okay, it just went for Stealth Rock, so that's not ideal. But we can come in with our Cuss Stat Berry and set them up later. Let's go Tusk. I think immediately. And just Rapid Spin. Like, I can't imagine you click Hurricane here. Okay, you clicked Hurricane there. Okay, all right. You know what? You know what? You did it. Okay, let's get up those webs. And if they defog, well then goodbye rocks as well. I think that's a decent trade for us. Okay, there's the fog. Totally okay. I would probably just let it go here. I don't think we really... Maybe I've underestimated it. Maybe we really needed those webs. I feel like I've misplayed this game a little bit. We probably should have just gone for the webs on Heatran. I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like a max Spidef set probably wouldn't run Taunt, would it? I fear it'll be a Scarf Kartana, and then we'll just kind of get swept by that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's Zama coming in. Right. Gotta just be gold, right? We can go for a big make it rain. Probably, like, CB Crunch does not kill. Unless, like, Adamant max roll, but... Or Adamant high roll. Honestly, somebody Think Lewis asking if Gen 10 has Paradox Mons, what gimmick would I want in it? I don't like gimmicks. I mean Megas. I want Megas to come back. Other than that, let's just leave the gimmicks out of the game. I think that would be best for everybody. Okay, we get hit with Crunch, but that's not banded. Can Mega Pincer kill here? Oh, what? What am I clicking? No, okay. So how much did that do? That's a weird Crunch damage roll. Because that's too weak to be banded. What is that? Probably Expert Belt. Yeah, probably Expert Belt. Okay. Can Raging Bolt Thunderclap kill? 25%. I don't like those odds. What would I rather have in the end game? Pincer or Raging Bolt? Let's go Bolt. I think we have to go for the 25% kill chance. I think we're at that point. Comet, correction of the story. I used exclamation point weakness. Slash weakness hides it, exclamation point, and your opponent sees it too. Okay, we do not get the roll, unfortunately. We get it with an Ice Fang, we die. Unfortunate. What are you going to do, though? Stone Edge Expert Belt will kill me here, probably, so... we don't have to technically Mega Evolve yet. Doesn't really get me anything not to, though. Let's just do it. Okay. Guess we could have hoped it didn't have Stone Edge, but I feel like an Expert Belt Zama not running Stone Edge is rare. Let's sack gold. Okay. This is... Okay, let's SD here. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, we're just going to get smoked by cart. I mean, potentially... No, we die here, right? Yeah, we die. Yeah, we died everything. GG. Okay, that was my mistake. I should not have been so careless with webs. That was just poor playing on my part. Should have not led with Araquanid in the first place. It's too obvious. We got to stop doing that. Or I got to stop doing that. And then we've got to... I should have just clicked Ice Spinner with Great Tusk on the Zapdos. Chipping Zapdos would be great. You know, the other thing I wonder if we should do is give this thing Head Smash instead of Ice Spinner. No, we need Ice Spinner, but I wonder if we should give it Head Smash still. It would help against quite a few things. I don't think so. I think we keep rocks. HF, okay. Yeah, nothing here can kill an Araquanid. Except maybe the Bolt. If the Bolt leads... Let's lead Tusk. For the Bolt. and we can just get up rocks. Let's EV this thing to take a hit from Tusk. I think it's like 104. It's 160. 160 and 104, and the rest was in Spadaf. Never mind. Got that wrong. Maybe it was 104. No, it was 160. What was SRN spread? It was when we ran that darn Ndidi team. We had one that lived a Raging Bolt hit. Where's Ndidi? $104. Okay, 104, 140, 12. I don't know where I was getting 160 from. Going senile up in here. For future reference, not that this Terra Poison matters. So let's just make that ground because it's going to bother me. And then booster. Okay, cool. Okay, good start. Let's go for rocks. Zard's going to come in, fine. Bolt. Am I good at FPS games? No. So I think I played an FPS game once for about 30 seconds at an arcade like 10 years ago. That is the full extent of the FPS experience I have. I know nothing about FPS, and I don't particularly want to know anything about FPS. Here's the funny thing. If we get red here and Zard goes for a Scorching Sands, we actually lose to Zard Y, like, immediately. Well, that's not quite true. But it's close. Let's go gold. Well, no. Let's go Tusk. I don't think you spin here. I think you click like Ice Spinner or Rocks of your own. Leftovers is unfortunate. I didn't see that coming. Headlong, for sure. Okay, we kill the Treads. That's... I don't think my opponent made a smart play there. We got a Xurkitree. I guess they've got a King Gambit, though, so why would they be worried? Okay, I'm going to... do we rapid spin? I don't think we do. I think we want to preserve this thing's health too much. We do want webs, because that'll help with the Eyeval. So let's get in the Araquanid and get to doing that. Okay, we're going to have to do some Endeavor stuff. I used to play Minecraft a little. It's been a while, though. Some friends last, like, Christmas break invited me to do some Minecraft gaming with them, and I was not good. What I like to do in Minecraft, I just build a giant wheat farm, and I try to turn an entire mountain into hay bales. It's like the least intellectual thing ever. You wouldn't expect it of me, given my Pokemon career, but I don't like to think in Minecraft. I just like to build a really giant wheat farm. Okay, let's endure. Sick. Yeah, let's go for that sticky web. Great Tusk looking epic. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We just, yeah, no defogger, so let's let this die. Surf, will that kill an Eyeval? It actually might. No, it actually definitely will. So we'll surf, yeah, we'll die, okay. And then we could go Pinsir here and Mega Evolve. I don't think we really want to do that with the rocks being up. Pinsir could be pretty good late game. Let's just go gold and make it rain. I essentially, okay, I've basically played 2 games practically my entire life, and I'm really good at both, and that is Smash Bros. And Pokemon. I am terrible at every other video game. But yeah, I really do enjoy... I really do enjoy Pokemon and Smash Bros. So I don't particularly feel the need to branch out. Let's just Shadow Ball, and then we're gonna go into Pinsir after this. Yeah, we're gonna go into Pinsir, and we're just going to Mega Evolve, and let's just click Return. Let's keep it simple. Slowbro, fine. Okay, it's gonna be Helmet. Actually, that took a lot. How much is a psychic noise doing? Not enough. No. I know the play here. We just click return again. Yeah. Because then if this thing... Okay, if it kills, great. If it doesn't kill, what we did there is we went into Great Tusk, and then we actually just won the game. Let me quick attack. Okay, we're gaming. Let me do it again. Okay, let's EQ now. Oh, I'm crazy. We didn't even need to go for those reads, but like you might as well try. I'm crazy. I'm not a Smash. I'm not a Luigi main. I'm an Ice Climbers main. I'm that guy. Yeah. That's right. I main Ice Climbers. What about it? Oh, Ski's an Ice Climber main too? That's cool. Ice Climbers are great. We love them. Let's rapid spin here so we can outspeed Zard when it comes in. Your worst nightmare saying, I truly cannot believe, or I cannot believe there are gamers out there that have never experienced more than 2 video games. How does one ignore every opportunity to try something else? So, like, I have tried other games just very briefly because I'm like, I don't like this. I'm like, yeah, this is not good. I don't have fun. And then I stop playing it. GG. Okay, 8-1. This has been a successful stream for winning. You can't wobble in Ultimate, and I don't play Melee. The problem is Xurkitree's still not doing anything, is it? I think we might have to try Z Hypnosis with Gravity Lele. If Xurk doesn't start picking it up, okay, Xurk might be massive this game. It looks not bad. I think Araquanid's the lead here. Okay, Metacham. I don't think... Okay, let's check this. Yeah, that's not... Well, hold on. Thunder Punch. Very small chance... Well, it might be Adamant. Weeball. Zen Headbutt? Yep. Oh, come on. I mean, at least we'll get it up, but that's annoying. Okay, fine. So be it. Gotta be Pinsir, right? Pinsir looks so good here. I really don't want to risk it getting, like, flame bodied. We're gonna have to, though, at some point, aren't we? Maybe Gold is better. I think Gold is better here, because I think... Can Gold kill with a Shadow Ball, this thing? It can, yeah. Or it does, rather. So... Let's do that. And if the Como comes in... Okay, cool. We're going to calc this for sure. Oh, critical hit. Can't complain about that. Oh, and we outspeed. Okay, Molt down. Mega Pinsir's almost certainly going to win this game. I'm feeling great about that. Good a time as any to go Tusk, right? Play Rough Miss, that sucks. I mean, you're like a boot set, so unless you have Grass Knot, that didn't matter tremendously, but that still does suck. Let's just headlong. What are the odds that we kill? Not great. Not great. Yeah. Do we want to rock? Do we want to switch out? What's the move? I feel like we switch out and preserve Tusk. It looks pretty good here. I'm thinking we just go Raging Bolt, fire off a Dragon Pulse. That looks good. Okay, Slowking's gonna come in. We see that that is not Assault Vest. So let's Calm Mind then. Okay, Future Sight comes off. Let's Dragon Pulse. Yeah, okay, we kill Ogerpon. Cool. Shout out to Ski in chat making the incorrect call about what would happen with my Shadow Ball attempt. Anyway, we're gonna Thunderbolt here just for damage. As the Chilly Reception comes out into the Zeraora Play Rough. Makes a lot of sense. I don't really mind. I mean, there's not much I can do about that, and I don't, you know, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I think we just go into this, and we just click Headlong here, really. Yeah, let's just Headlong. Okay, yep, that goes down. Como comes in, obviously. Oh, no, Metacham. I'm surprised. I mean, that's not a problem. Like, that's fine, but I am surprised. Let's go Gold. We do enough to this thing we do enough to Como with Make It Rain that we really don't need to worry about this thing setting up. Let's go for the Shadow Ball here. Let's get some damage off. And let's I guess let's go for it again. Okay. It's let's try to wrap this up with Xurk if we can. Can we wrap this up with Xurk? Looks like we can. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to Tail Glow first. Then we're going to Z Electric because we don't want to give this thing a boost. Okay, wow, that's unfortunate. Not that it really mattered, as I said. Not that it really mattered. But this thing's had bad luck with that. Actually, CC would have two-shot, but this thing doesn't have it. Do we outspeed this thing? We actually don't. We don't outspeed this thing. Yeah. Let's just HP Ice the poor thing. Oh my god, it missed again. Yikes. Anyway, we can just kill Como here, but that's tough. As I said, those two misses didn't matter, but it kind of just adds insult to injury. Yeah. GG. 9-1. Yes. Yes. It's me. Let's get another one queued up while I chat. Nice to meet you too. All right. Let's call it there. Okay, so... But Xurk still isn't... Okay, double Xurk MU. Heck yeah, this is what I was born to do. This is what it's all about, really, is the double Xurk MU. I think we gotta lead with Araquanid. Actually, hold up, no. Let's think about this. Before we get hasty, let's think about this. Our opponent's going to be anticipating that. Does Cloyster Rock Blast kill? That is the question. Rock Blast does not kill, we lead Araquanid. How much does Rock Blast do, though? Hopefully it puts us into... Okay, it's likely going... If Rock Blast is used, it'll very likely put us into Cuss Stop range, which is important, too. So I think the right play against this is to click Surf. Okay, that was a good start. That was a really good start. Yeah, okay. This is where things get weird. Maybe the real Xurkitree was the one we get farmed by. So here's the thing, though. T-Bolt doesn't actually kill us here. Wild as that is, it doesn't actually kill us here. So I think we Surf. Okay, we're going to get Z moved. What's it going to be? It's going to be Hypnosis, and it's going to hit, unfortunately. We still should be fine. We can Surf here. We can either wake up this turn, or we can Cuss Stop next turn. Okay. We don't get it, but as long as we're going to Surf here, and if we get the Cuss Stop here and wake up... Come on, dude! Okay, so... Araquanid going to sleep for the maximum, get hit and then sleep for the maximum number of turns. Will the Zerk hit a second Hypnosis and then have us sleep more? That is the question. It does hit again. Do we wake up immediately? We definitely deserve to. We've gotten, yeah, we're getting RNG'd on right now. That was really unlucky. Okay, we at least break free of that. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse again. Okay, did not go for it. I'm surprised. Mega Evolve Quick Attack. We kind of got past the crisis. We're in a bad spot, obviously. That sucked, but it happens. What character do I hate to play the most? I actually hate facing Ice Climbers. I hate the Ditto. I hate facing Ice Climbers with every other character. There are 2 of them, so it's really annoying. Like, you just can't play the same way as you can against any other character. Like, even Rosaluma. I hate playing... Rosaluma's my second least favorite character, but... yeah. I think Zerk. I think it's time. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this can actually smoke the entire team here. Xurkitree. Somebody asked me if I thought about playing Poker Rogue for a stream. I don't know what that is, so no. Okay, let's see what it's going to go into. Poltegeist. All right. Rising Voltage. Sadly, I think we're just going to get Poltegeisted on here. I dare say I think we just get farmed. But let's go for it. We get a critical hit. But we get it disabled. Come on, dude. I was so excited, and then we just got our hearts broken again. Now we're just gonna get swept by some like Blaziken or something. Low-key, actually, I can, hold on. Disable. DT disable. How long does it last? 4 turns? That's too many turns. That's too many. We can't work with that. Why did it have to get disabled, man? I mean, I guess I can't really complain. I guess I can't I? No, it doesn't make much sense to complain, at least. I could still Nasty Plot here and go for Hidden Power Ice, but I feel like that's just asking to get farmed by Blaziken. Tell you what, let's go Tusk here. And let's just set up Stealth Rock. Okay. Probably Cart comes in. Okay, gonna be Zerk instead. I think I go into my own Xurkitree here. I think that's the right play. We can't get Hypnosis, and we can go for the Speed tie win. And we can keep Tusk intact for Blaziken. I think that's the right move. And let's just go for the Rising Voltage. Let's stay in, for sure. Okay, good. We can now definitely finish this off with Pinsir, and it will die to rocks coming in. So I'm happy with that. Okay. We stack up SDs on Grimmsnarl here. For sure. I think we do, actually. Can we... I think we do. Okay, Parting Shot. It's going to be Parting Shot. So we made the right play, for sure. Okay. Quick attack. Oh my gosh, that does surprisingly little. We return. If it's Z normalized. Okay, it's not. We win, yeah. Was that a speed boosting set? Okay, no, I was gonna say, if it showed me a speed boosting card as like the standard, I'd be like, what is going on with this calc? GG, okay. Sick. We're 18. This is, I don't know why, but this has not been going too badly. Maybe because we're low. How do we get low ladder? Did I test something stupid in my free time? What did we do last time? Was this my fault? Let's check. I feel like I actually know. I think I know what I did. Oh, yeah. So we ended the Mega Pincer stream pretty high, but I was like, oh, let me play some Mega Pincer games for fun on my own to relax. And then I lost like 10 games. Does Xurk even has spine? Yes, Xurkitree is a spine, as Smit said. Yeah, Xurk did okay that game. Xurk honestly did pretty well that game. Since putting it on webs, we've been getting a lot more value. I will say that's true. The thing I just don't know is if Xurk is optimal on webs. Like, if we replace just some like random other Pokemon for this Xurk, would it be better? Can Araquanid live Mega Diancie Diamond Storm? Whoa, come on now. I always click the wrong thing. There we go. 50%. Oh, from 0 attack. That's not good. Let's lead with gold so we can kind of scare that thing out. Hey, we got a fan. We're going to lead with gold and immediately click Make It Rain. What's ladder? What is NatDex ladder looking like right now? Oh, it's pretty deflated. We're actually like not like top ladder, but we're what? Like number 44? Like 100 elo, about 100 elo away from top, which is wild. Okay. Let's make it rain. Surely you don't leave a Petrunt in on a Shadow Ball. Okay, that's totally fine. Immediately Araquanid is coming in. Please don't go Diancie here. Don't read me. Great. Okay, we get up webs. That's all I really wanted. Okay, fine. Surf. Let's throw out a Surf, see what happens. Okay, that's doing a lot. Does this thing have Leech Seed? It does. Okay. No Rapid Spinner. Probably we can just go gold here and hit Nasty Plot. Honestly, that looks really good. Oh, and the music ran out. Let's restart that, I guess. Let's just go to a random point. Good song. All right, let's see how much we take here. Okay, we get knocked. Oh, that did way more than I thought it would. Okay. It's Nasty Plot. Okay, let's make it rain. Okay, fine. Shadow Ball should kill here, right? Based on that make it rain damage, that did... that did not do much. 37. So this is a special Pharaoh. It's like a max special Pharaoh. We're not going to hit a Focus Blast, so let's Shadow Ball anyway. Yeah, we weren't going to hit a Focus Blast. Trust me on that one, guys. It wasn't going to happen. You know what else is actually looking great? Is our Booster Attack Tusk at this point. It's actually looking fire. Okay, great damage there. This is looking super solid for a game. Probably I think just Mega Pincer here, go for a big return. Because I think that's a more specially inclined Gliscor. Okay, we kill the Gliscor, no defog happening this game. Diancie, this is a clear body. Are we about to actually just get farmed by Diancie? Does our entire... This actually is not even my fault for playing. I think I just kind of forgot about our entire team losing to Diancie. Can Xurk live? That's super relevant here. Let's sack Araquanid to start, but can Xurk live? Okay, it got the boost. That's not good. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's not good. Let's go for it, I guess. Clear bot. Yeah, we forgot about Diancie, guys. We lose on preview to Diancie. That's not good. Okay, does it have Earth Power? No, it has... What were the odds of that killing? 31, come on. We were like so close to winning and now we just like lost to a 31% roll. That's so lame. That's not the way anybody wants to go out. That's so... Xurkitree has not lived a Moonblast today. Bro just does not have... has a huge problem with those calcs. Yeah, wow, okay. I should have kept gold at absolute max health. Yeah, no, that's my mistake. I totally did not consider clear body. We've got to get a critical hit here. We did not get a critical hit there. Okay, we've got to get a critical... No, actually, I don't think that would be enough. GG. Okay. Yeah, we should have preserved that. Okay, let's go for one more with... let's go for one more. Yeah, that was just my bad. I totally forgot about clear body. Not used to dealing with Diancie. HF. Okay. This looks like a pretty good matchup, I want to say. Like, gold looks really good. Yeah, I think I don't see anything that's really opposing an Araquanid lead here. Let's just throw off a big surf to start. We get flinched, we get flinched. Okay, we don't get flinched, great. And then we can endure here, I think is fine. Yeah, let's just endure. Maybe get Thunder Punched. No, just another double iron, okay. We survive just fine, and then we go for our webs. Good stuff. Based on that surf, this might be a no bulk AV mount. How much did we do? Yeah, I'm thinking... Well, hold on. We did 54, so this is not a no-bulk AV. Maybe like a bulky protective pad set. That's probably my most... That's probably my best guess right now. Yeah, Custap got knocked. Araquanid did not have the Custap at that point. I kind of like Raging Bolt Calm Mind. But I also sort of want to save that for later because it looks really good. You know, actually I got an idea. We can do the backup thing Xurt can do. Is just not set up, but just go for the electric Gigavolt Havoc. Because we might just die to an Earthquake here if we don't. This is cool. I like Z moves that can be used in two different ways. They're fun. And then we probably immediately sack it. Okay, interesting. No way you're like... I'm clicking... No, like, there's no way you're fast. There's no way you're that guy. Yeah. No Gliscor is that fast. I can't believe Prince 5 here, like one of the top players on ladder, tried to just pull that. Okay, like, what do you... What's the... This guy is 1898. This guy is one of the top players on this ladder, and they just are sacking Pokemon when they have a Charizard. Like, what? Do they think I have a speed boost? I don't. I don't get it. Let's HP Ice. Okay, they really don't want to Mega Evolve, and that makes sense, because now we know it is a Zardex. Can Mega Pinsir take a Fire Punch? Because this is a Zardex. But we want to calc it in base form. Okay, let's calc Mega Pinsir. Fire Punch, max attack, jolly. It's not going to kill. Obviously Megazard will. Now let's check the bulk of Megazard X and see if we get farmed. So, okay, it looks like no. Return into Quick Attack is very likely to kill. So I think that's our play here. Yeah, I think that's our play. Is this the right move? Yeah, I think this is the right move. Okay, they Mega Evolve, that's totally fine. Okay, good return roll there. No complaints about that. And we go Tusk here, and I think we can Rapid Spin. Yeah, we Rapid Spin here. Okay, cool. Keldeo comes in. I don't think we can kill it. And I don't... Yeah, we can't kill it. I'm going to set up rocks because the D-Knight's the real threat. Keldeo's not actually a problem. And we just go for the Thunderbolt here. Okay, there's the Thunderbolt. Okay, it is boots. Let's pulse here. Okay, good. We survive. And we always click pulse here. We never, you never go for Thunderclap there because we can just finish it off with a Make It Rain. Good game. Okay, so that was a super successful laddering session. We pulled ourselves out of the depths there. And we got some good wins. The webs did well. Xurk as a whole was like fine. I feel like Z Hypnosis might be better. Even though it's inconsistent, I feel like it might be better. The electric terrain was just not great. Yeah. I feel like putting something to sleep would just be a more reliable strategy. But we'll do a quick poll. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see what you guys think. Yeah, viewership was fantastic though, guys. Really appreciate it. Favorite musical artist? Billy Joel. Love Billy Joel. Okay, people say yes, I also want to try Xurk again, because I just love Xurkitree. It's such a fun Pokemon. So we'll end it there. We will be doing a part 2. We will be doing a part 2. Yeah, I should EV Araquanid to live Diamond Storm. That is definitely the correct move. EV to live Diamond Storm on Arac. Do that later. Okay, and yeah, the polls have very rarely say no. Yeah, anyway though, thank you guys very much for attending. I had a great time, really appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you on not this Saturday. Saturday stream is being moved. I've got something I must attend, but it will be on Sunday, which is the day after. I'm honestly shocked we went 11-2 with my mind being in the state it is, but thank you guys. Gonna wrap this up in 3, 2, 1.